Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Dragon Tale Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your love and romance reading for the time of Venus moving direct. That occurs on June 25th. And we will be getting into what Venus has been doing while it's been in retrograde motion and what it will be bringing you forward in your love and romance life as it moves direct. So guys, it's always wonderful to see you back at the channel. Love to hang out with my Aquarius folks here. Always appreciate your energy and your time coming in to visit. Welcome back to my new and returning subscribers. If you have not yet done so, I do invite you to hit that subscribe button to join the Dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy this content. As always, y'all, I have a few quick notes before we get started with any reading, that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Aquarius out there, so take what makes sense to you and leave the rest behind. This will mostly correspond to Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and all Aquarius cross watchers are welcome to come on in and join us here as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, would like to make a donation to the channel, or would like info on any of the card decks that I use in my readings, all of those links and info will be down below in the description box. So Aquarius, let's talk about this retrograde for a minute. So this one has been in the sign of Gemini. We do not get Venus retrogrades as often as something like a Mercury retrograde. So when we get them, we really do feel it. This has been about a 6-week transit, you know, that has us in review of our relationship life. For you, it has definitely been affecting you very strongly because of Gemini being a fellow air sign. You have been feeling that in your universal 5th house of Leo. So this is definitely going to get into, you know, how you express yourself, how you speak from the heart, how your partnerships speak from the heart or not. Sometimes it's coming from real love, sometimes it's coming from ego and pride, because that 5th house is Leo energy, right? So that's really what you've been feeling astrologically. So today we're going to be doing you know, a full relationship spread with the tarot. We're going to get into a little bit of oracle as well at the end, just to get some messages from Spirit about where things are going. This is going to be for all, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, trying to reconcile, or not in communication with your partner. So take these as they resonate to your particular situation in life. Dear angels, guardians, light spirits, and divine healers and helpers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Aquarius as we do their love and romance reading for Venus retrograde and direct. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. So Aquarius, we're going to get a first card for you that's going to be a keyword into where you are with this Venus direct energy. Oh, and yes, this is about change. So things are in a state of movement, Aquarius. So anything that felt stagnant, anything that felt delayed, put on hold, difficult communication, this is going to be changing as Venus goes direct. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And so sometimes, Aquarius, this may mean letting go of any kind of old stubborn ideas, beliefs, habits. It may mean forgiving people and letting things go, let bygones be bygones, especially in situations of reconciliation. But change is on the horizon. I link that card a little bit to the Wheel of Fortune because it has that, you know, turning of the wheel, that feeling of movement about it. And if you want to know the exact time Venus goes direct, that is going to be, again, June 25th at 2:48 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've got about a week or less now from the time of this reading. Yes, it's coming up really soon. And do keep in mind as well that just, I believe, like, it may have already gone, but in a few hours we're going to have the Mercury retrograde happening. So it's like Mercury goes retrograde, Venus goes direct. Just keep in mind, Aquarius, that communication can still be kind of cloudy. So let's get some major arcana cards. We're going to pull one to represent your personality and identity and the energy you're bringing forward in the relationship or potential relationship at this time, and one for your partner or potential partner and what they are bringing in and representing themselves in this relationship right now. Ooh, okay. So we have got for your energy, Aquarius, we've got the High Priestess. So there's a little bit of mystery about the High Priestess, secrets, intuitive sense, spiritual understanding. So you may be a little more introverted at this time. You might be playing things a little bit closer to the chest, feeling things out, not communicating quite as much as usual, which is what comes in with that High Priestess. Also, you might be, if this is something that you're, on the fence about and you're thinking about working it out with this person, you may not be telling them the depth of your feeling, the depth of, your emotions for them. You might really be kind of working it out and feeling it out, seeing what time reveals to you. They're coming in as the Strength card. So this is a Leo energy. You've kind of got like a little bit of that Cancer feeling, Moon feeling with High Priestess. With the Strength card, we've really got the Sun, we've got Leo. It's very interesting. You're coming in as a more, feminine, intuitive energy, more introverted. They're coming in as more extroverted. You may look at them as being, kind of strong, but there's also, the chance that you might see them as kind of proud, even kind of arrogant, coming from the ego if it's coming from a negative side. But this person has a big heart either way. That is something you definitely feel. They're definitely somebody that's on a spiritual path, because the Strength card is a very spiritual path of balancing, the spirit and the physical mental plane. Let's move Mr. Dragon over here. We're going to get deeper into this tarot. Let's please get a clarifier for your energy. How do you feel about this person? What is it that you feel about their influence or about the relationship as a whole? So we have the Four of Cups. Aquarius, you are definitely feeling like you're missing out on something. It's kind of like you're living your life, you're doing your thing, you're paying attention to stuff, but you feel it's like there's that fourth cup up here that's just like just out of reach, something that isn't quite, pulling together right now. So for some of you, this could be a long distance situation. It could be a separation of some kind, and you're really feeling kind of this loss, kind of this feeling almost like you can't, move forward with your other plans or parts of your life, without them being involved in it. Sometimes this can also be a card that shows that you may feel like you're being kind of taken for granted, or they may feel that way. So just take that as it resonates. But, mostly this is just you kind of feeling like, oh man, I really want that cup of wish fulfillment that's hovering over my head there in the corner. You may really want more communication from them. You may want more, romantic and more loving communication as well. And that's something that you may feel is kind of being withheld. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of layers to the Four of Cups, in my opinion. So let's get a clarifier about these feelings that you have for them or for this relationship. So we've got the Knight of Wands. Definitely, Aquarius, I believe that you will take action on this, because you're really looking at this like, I want to move forward. I want some answers. I want to know if we're on or we're off. I want to get out of this Four of Cups feeling, which is just kind of like stagnant, spinning my heels, feeling like I'm missing out on something, or I'm, not part of things really. You want to be integrated. You want to be part of their life in some way, and you really do want to take action on this, and you really want them to take action on it as well. So Aquarius, let's see how the person you're thinking about is feeling about you, feeling about this relationship overall. All right, so Six of Pentacles comes up here, Aquarius. That to me tells me that they are looking for reciprocity. They're looking for balance. They may feel that they have done a whole lot for this relationship or for you. Maybe you don't feel that or see that, but that's kind of where they're coming from. They're like, hey, I've put in my time, my energy. I want to have that reciprocal feeling. I want to feel like there's something coming back. There's something that needs to balance, whether they've been putting in a lot of work or effort on this relationship or you have. Either way, there needs to be balance. There needs to be harmonization of give and take. And it's not like keeping score. It's not like tit for tat, like you did this, now I have to do that. No, it's not that kind of feeling, Aquarius. It is a feeling of, you know, just balance, of harmonization, of equality, feeling like you both have a voice, feeling like you both have a say in things, reaching agreements, reaching compromises, especially if you've been in separation or, you know, having difficult times in conversation. Communication has been very, very challenged throughout this Venus retrograde because of it being in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is our communication. It's our mental acumen and the way that we think and the way that we speak, the way we kind of make decisions, you know, because it deals so much with the mental facility. And so Aquarius, you know, they're really looking for something grounded, balanced, stable. The Six of Pentacles is an earthy energy. So let's see what clarifies this for the Rider-Waite. See what comes up on top of the Six of Pentacles here. Oh, but yeah, Aquarius, they do really have a feeling that you're a soulmate connection for them. So, you know, this is a really nice card to get, the Two of Cups. They do feel the spiritual bond. They do feel that there is a soulmate, twin flame, you know, life partner potential here, but it needs to be balanced. It needs to be reworked and kind of given a practical foundation, a practical plan because of that Six of Pentacles. So it's both practical and emotional. It's like they have that love, they have that feeling for you, but they really want to know that this is going to kind of work and balance on a real world, everyday level as well. So let's look into the energies that draw you together. What is it that, you know, is the positives, the ties that bind, the things that are, you know, kind of keeping this going right now. Let's see what comes up. So Five of Cups. Oh, guys. So, you know, right now it looks like the things that's really, both of you are joined in mutual heartache with this Five of Cups. For a lot of my Aquarians right now, what I am feeling very much is that, you know, this is a lot of y'all in either separation, maybe long distance, maybe, you know, things have really been difficult, but both of you are united in this feeling of sadness and loss, you know, really having this, you know, focus on the things that have gone wrong that you really wish that you could fix, on the cups that have been knocked over. But guys, just keep in mind, you know, here in the back, those Two of Cups are still standing. So it's kind of like, even if things have really gotten messed up, if one or the other or both of you have made mistakes, it's like, if you have that spiritual connection and bond, there really is a potential for reconciliation and healing. Also, if this is a new relationship or you're a single Aquarius and this is somebody coming in, this could say that both of you have really, really been through some very difficult times, whether it's through relationships or just life situations. And part of the bond that you share is a shared compassion for each other, having gone through so much. And look at that, the Chariot is coming up. So you guys are definitely, it's like both of you, no matter what this is, whether this is single, couple, separated, it's like you're both united in this heartache, but you're really looking to learn and grow, heal, and move forward from this with the Chariot card coming up. Chariot is the Cancer card. It's the, you know, sign of Cancer. So to me, it's all about our emotions. It's about our emotional stability. It's about sentiment. It's about nostalgia. It's definitely sometimes thoughts of the past. But really what the Chariot looks to do, again, like we said, this person coming towards you that's in your life or maybe about to be in your life, they really want balance. And the Chariot's about it. You know, it's got the dark and the light Sphinx here, symbols of wisdom, knowledge, and learning. And so there could be travel involved for both of you. That I definitely feel for my folks out there that are in separation. There is that either, you know, potential for travel or going to travel or wanting to travel, but there's movement with the Chariot. And to me, it's also getting a better handle for both of you on how you handle those difficult emotions, how you handle pain, how you handle frustration, you know, but it's really, there's a lot of place to grow from this. And that's why that is coming through as your cards that, you know, bring you together. So let's see what the challenges are, Aquarius. Let's see what maybe blocking this relationship or potential connection. that one wants to come up. Okay, so guys, this is because both of you... Funny card for a challenge card, the Ten of Cups, which is super positive. But to me, why this is a challenge for a lot of you is because you feel the potential here. You feel that this could really be the relationship of your dreams. And for a lot of you, it's like you're feeling very frustrated that this isn't already like in progress. It's like, why are we not together? Why are we not already living together? Why are we not married? Why are we not taking this to the next level? There's so much potential happiness, harmony, abundance. Let's see what the clarifier is. I'm very curious for this Ten of Cups. Good grief, Aquarius. Oh, yeah, if y'all aren't together, why aren't you? Ten of Cups clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything. This is the emotional connection, fulfillment. This is the manifestation of, you know, the abundance. You got the house, the money in the bank, the dog playing in the yard, the symbol of loyalty. You've got the wisdom of the years and, you know, the potential to really take this to, you know, the long haul till death do us part. This is beautiful. So yeah, that's what's the blockage, is because I think on like a level for both of you, you know that especially if you're not in communication, if you're not actively like taking this relationship forward, it's like you are missing out so much, and so are they. And if they haven't been good to you, oh my goodness, they're missing out. And you know it, Aquarius. You both kind of know it. Woo, okay, so Aquarius, let's get a suggested approach. Let's see what the best way to come at all of this is. But wowee, I mean, you've got something good here. Oh my goodness. And here comes our Chariot again. So suggested approach. And I really feel like that was a bit of a suggested approach too, on top of that Five of Cups. You're working through some old pain, some old heartache. And that Chariot, yet again, here's our dark and light horse. Moving through is, you know, this is all about healing. This is about mastery of the emotional life. Taking responsibility for your feelings and your actions. Taking responsibility for your emotional state. You know, that's something that happens very commonly in relationships, is that, you know, if both of you have pain or hurting, whether it came from the other person or whether it came from just things that happen in your own life, it's like, it's very important to own our own, you know, spiritual and emotional center, instead of taking it out on our partners. So that is huge. To me, this is also very suggested. It's like both of you need to grow and learn together. Both of you need to learn from this experience, so that you can gain forward momentum. And there could be travel yet again involved. There could be education involved. I could see you all traveling together, or one of you going towards the other. I could also see you very potentially, you know, even taking like a class together, or doing some kind of counseling or therapy even, you know, to just grow in that emotional mastery and understanding of what's deep inside of each other's hearts. Very important to connect. So let's get a clarifier on this Chariot. This is a powerful reading, Aquarius, so far. Wow, this one is kind of amazing to the dragon here. Yep, there's that Six of Pentacles coming up. You're doubling up on a lot of energies. This is about balance, guys. Reciprocity. If this person or if you have been putting a lot of energy into this, it's time for you or them to kind of come up and step up. It's time for things to be balanced on an earthly level. It's time for there to be a real plan. And yeah, it's time to give and take in equal measure here with that Six of Pentacles. It's a time for compromise. I get a feeling too, Aquarius, that for a lot of you, you could be in relationships with people that kind of have a different style from you, a different approach to life. And it's not that it's really super different from yours. Like it's like you both kind of want the same things, but you have different ways of getting there or getting them. And so instead of having that be a source of contention or struggle, it's like, let that be a thing that it's like it gives you balance. It gives you different ways of seeing things, and you can grow from each other's perspective. That's for some of you out there. So let's get an outcome card. See what the suggested outcome is going to be here. Okay, Aquarius, for those of you in separation, working on reconciliation, this has a tremendous potential of returning to your life, of resurrection, because of this Judgment card. Judgment card is like the higher vibration of the Death card to me. It really shows, you know, not just the death and transition, but this is the judgment. This is the clarion call from the angels, you know, reviving the spirit of what you thought was dead and gone. So, you know, definitely has this potential for reconciliation, rebirth, regeneration. And if this is somebody that's brand new to you, it may feel like an old soul. It may feel like a soul connection. It's like, wow, I've known you before. Very, very strong. So let's see what clarifies this Judgment card, please. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Interesting how we started with that change card, and I said it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Your own sign is represented in that. You know, that's Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio all represented in the Wheel of Fortune. So this is definitely some forward movement that's very positive. Wheel of Fortune is usually things coming out of stagnation and moving forward, you know, in your favor towards a better future, guys. So this is a very positive reading. This is actually one of the nicest ones that I've done for this Venus direct motion, I've got to say. So let's see. I'm just going to pull an extra card for a message from Spirit from the Tarot before we get into a little bit of Oracle. Ace of Swords. So Aquarius, look at that. My feeling is that Spirit is blessing this with mental clarity, clear communication. Where things were very confusing and cloudy in the past, they're going to start becoming far more clear with that Ace of Swords coming out. You know, to me, again, Ace of Swords always connects me to Archangel Michael, and he is a very, very powerful, protective, angelic being who, you know, will help you to clear out anything that's confusing, anything that's been difficult, so that you can really have that clear mutual understanding and movement forward. So beautiful here. Yes, and Page of Cups, because that is the kind of communication that has been thwarted and made more challenging through this Venus retrograde. So Page of Cups is definitely about those emotional reconnections. Somebody may be texting you, Aquarius, you may be texting them, you may be making that call to say, hey, how have you been doing? Many times too, Page of Cups can come in with an offer of, you know, of an apology. Could be you apologizing to them, could be them apologizing to you, or both of you just, you know, kind of saying, you know, I'm sorry for the things that, you know, got messed up or the things that went wrong. But beautiful energy, Aquarius. This is a great reading. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. I'm going to ask for 3 of these, please, for Aquarius. Okay, guys, so the unrequited love is there. For a lot of you, yes, that is absolutely somebody from the past where things were not completed, things were, you know, kind of left unsaid. For some of you, yeah, the message, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. It's like, you know, for some of you that might feel like the case, but there's something that needs to be said. There's something that needs to be cleared up. The next thing that came out, healing family issues. So for a lot of you, there is a family dynamic here. The parents could be involved, maybe in a negative way, but there's something around the family, you know, structure that needs to be worked through or healed in this dynamic. And it is safe for you to love. So Aquarius, this is letting you know it's safe to open your heart. It's safe to let other people love you. It's safe to let them in. If you've been feeling closed off, if you've been feeling like it's been very hard for you to let people in that care about you, it's time to let that go. And so now I'm going to pull, for the end of this reading, a couple cards from the Live Tarot Twin Flame Oracle. She is a person on YouTube. She has a channel. It's LIV Tarot, and she makes these beautiful oracle decks. So I found her channel and I picked one of these up because I really liked it. So this is going to resonate with you more if you feel that you're in a twin flame, soulmate, spiritual connected kind of relationship for sure. But I'm just going to ask Spirit for 3 of these messages on the end of this reading here. Okay, so Aquarius, Hidden Path is the first card that comes up. Detour, slow down, explore, go in a new direction. So it's time to do something different. It's time to let go of old pain, old wounds, and open your heart. Be open to the connection. It's time to take things one day at a time. If you feel like it's just been you know, like you've been putting a lot of stress or anxiety to figure it all out very quickly, this is time to slow things down just a little bit here. The Divine Masculine comes up. This can be the twin flame or soulmate who is, you know, aligned more with the masculine energy. And this is, you know, the one doing the seeking, the one coming towards the divine feminine or twin flame soulmate. And then we do have the Chaser. So in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. So if you feel that the person you're interested in is kind of like, you know, out of your reach, or they're maybe not, you know, responding to you, just remember, Aquarius, take it one day at a time. You don't have to chase down what's truly meant to be yours. It will come to you. So beautiful reading, guys. This was absolutely lovely, and I hope that this Venus direct treats you right, and I will be seeing you very soon. Take care.